Hello, it is I. So, as you know, this year we have a title fight between Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton, with the Dutchman leading by 14 points. But have you ever wondered what would happen if they would end the season tied on points? Would the championship trophy be split in half, or would the FIA hold another race to determine the champion? Well, I'll explain that in a bit, but before then we have to think of the scenarios which will lead into both title contenders with the same amount of points. Now, since we have 3 races left in Qatar, Saudi Arabia and Abu Dhabi, Hamilton will need to win the next 2 races, with Verstappen coming second in both. And if you exclude the fastest lap, which might happen since both Red Bull and Mercedes would use their second drivers to steal the fastest lap from their rivals, it will end up with Verstappen and Hamilton both tied on 368 points coming into the closing round. At that point, for them to still be tied on points after the final race, both Lewis and Max would need to DNF, meaning that the championship won't be decided on track. Now, the process used to decide the title winner will be based on who had the most race wins in the season, and with Lewis only having 8 race wins if he wins the next 2 races and Max having 9, it's obvious who's going to receive it. But let's say both drivers had the same amount of race wins, then it will be based on who had the most podium finishes, etc. So yeah, if something like this does happen, it will be quite unique. Now, something similar has occurred in F1 in the past, but not in terms of winning the championship. Basically, at the last race in Brazil for the 2007 season, Fernando Alonso and Lewis Hamilton both ended the season with 109 points each, just 1 point behind championship winner at the time, Kimi Raikkonen. Since the McLaren teammates were tied on points and race wins, Lewis was eventually promoted to second in the standings since he had more second place finishes than Alonso. That pretty much sums up what would happen if the championship was tied between drivers, and I think instead of doing that, they should let them box each other or do a 1v1 match on COD. Hope you guys enjoyed this educational video, and yeah, bye bye.